Ooh, yeah. Rehearsal ended early. Uh-oh. Does that mean you're available, Sackass? Because I think we've already given your slot up. I'm so sorry. Are we going? We're going! Woo! All right. So we got Swaggy Cadence with Arboretic versus normal Cadence, which is Spooty. Early broadsword, not gonna take that. That's a bad plan generally. It'll slow you down through zone 1. Base broadsword's not really good until you start getting some damage ups, and you don't have the throw strats for the bosses, so generally a bad plan. As you can see, we're pretty much neck and neck. Spooty a little bit faster, killing off his mini boss and heading on down to 1-2. So far everything's pretty straightforward. All right, that'd be cool, Sackass. Thank you so much. Let me just let Alexis know. Normal cadence is keep cadence pure. I don't know, I feel like that. That's got some weird undertones, man. I don't know, dude. That's a little spicy. All right, weirdly not checking that black chest. I wonder if he saw what Spooty had. Oh, he's restarting, of course. I missed it. He must have either died or felt the need to reset. Ooh, that's a Ring of Becoming. Not gonna take that. That's unfortunate for Arboretic. That's really gonna put him behind the 8 ball, especially trying to keep up with Spooty. Obviously, the real thing, did he go for a throw? Is that what happened? He might have went for a throw here, and it looks like he's going bomb this time, which he has. Nice, so he's gonna get himself a pretty sweet build, and this is actually reminiscent of the race I watched last night. Don't pick that key up. Race I watched last night between Mudjo and Squagga, where Squagga got a glass rapier, and he was definitely the underdog of the race, but managed to really push with that glass rapier. So we'll see what Spooty gets. If Spooty gets a nice weapon here, it's really gonna be a wash. Finds himself a titanium whip. Not gonna say that's the best of weapons. Probably not so good. Get some sunglasses though, 3 damage whip. All right. I'm sure Spooty's kind of okay with that. Gotta be a little careful with that, with these trap doors. You can get yourself, ooh. Change your sunglasses for a jaw. Uh-oh, Ring of Becoming, pick up, why? No, Arboretic. No, not like this. No, that's not good. That's gonna cause some problems. He needs to make sure he does not get hit. I'm gonna take his time with this dragon. Meanwhile, Spooty does have 3 damage and is working his way through zone 3. Zone 2. He's almost done zone 2, actually. Get himself a glass, no, he can't. I was gonna say he could get himself a glass, whatchamajig, but can't throw the whip away, do the swap. So that Shrine of No Return is basically useless. Oh, but uses the Golem to open up the transmute. Gets himself a glass spear and a blood shovel. All right, this is changing things up a little bit. Now, I'm sure Arboretic's gonna be looking at that purple chest, looking to oh, and there he goes. He could throw the spear, of course. Now he's got a glass rapier. And my goodness, what a great ring swap that was for Arboretic, as he's got himself now the rocket build, the Zoomy Zoomy. And he's gonna be able to go real fast. Gets himself those sunglasses too. He's doing 10 damage on a lunge. NBD. This should allow Arboretic to go pretty quick. That's a wonderful ring to find. But Spooty does have about a zone lead. Oh, no, not quite. No, half a zone lead. Lonely cast, yeah, that's all good. I haven't done a solo Condor since the very first Condor. Let me tell you, that very first Condor was hard. I had a wicked headache afterwards, but now that I kind of know what I'm doing, oh, things got real complicated on Arboretic's side there. Courage putting in work and coming on down. Now Spooty is into the darkness, found himself a Shrine of Darkness. Doing a lot of damage, of course. Shrine of Darkness is kind of scary when you got a glass weapon. And Spooty doesn't want to use the door. He'd rather just bust through Kool-Aid guy style. Bammo. Checking that shop. Ooh, an arena that he can take for free. Nazar Charm, don't mind if I do. Interesting. Oh, the transmute into the Obsidian Rapier. He gets himself an Obsidian Broadsword and says, you know, this is good, but let's try transmuting, see what happens. And bam. Obsidian Rapier, one of the best weapons in the game. He's got the +1 damage from the Strength Charm. He's looking real pretty right now. Meanwhile, Arboretic managed to pick up that glass jaw. So spooktastic build here, but he's doing absurd numbers of damage. What are we at? That's a 918 on a lunge. Have I got that right? I may or may not have that correct. Math is hard. Hashtag math is hard. Well, we'll see how that goes. That's, oh, that slip and slide. You gotta bust through, man. Just use your blood shovel. Break on through to the other side. Don't slip and slide, man. Just break through. You gotta blood drum it. All right, there you go. Nice play. Solid play. And it looks like he is gonna try and go for the boss here. Oh my God, the rocket is so scary. Oh, he went left. He zigged when he should have zagged. If Arboretic had continued to go up, he would have been fine. He had more than enough damage to keep killing, which of course is very safe. Not gonna happen though. All right, and bombing for the Ring of Regen. Smart play by Spooty. That's gonna really help him out, especially when he's got all those spells. Yeah, pro can only odd. That zoomy. That's unfortunate. Well, unfortunate for Arboretic there. Now Spooty just needs to play it safe. I mean, he's got a reasonably safe build, though he does only have half a heart armor with that leather armor. Nazar Charm's gonna help him. Those friggin' dicks. You know what I'm talking about. Little poltergeists. Suck. Nice fireball, of course. That's generally a top level strat that a lot of players just don't do straight away. Opting not to take a torch to keep the aggros down. That's smart, though it could come out to bite you in the booty if you do not see the enemy coming through. You won't see what's on the other side of the wall when you dig it. Can be scary. Though he's got spells to deal with that, including the freeze spell, which should help a lot. Look at that fireball strat. Oh, it's delicious. Transmute to the lead boots. Smart play. Now he's going to be real safe. And the plate armor. That's pretty solid. He's in good shape. Doing all that farming now that he knows he's got a massive lead. So he's looking pretty safe right now. Nice. All right, well, Spooty moving on. I guess Arboretic's going full meme now. That's pretty cool. I'd be using those lunging boots. Oh, the monkey! Handled. Nicely done, Arboretic. I mean, Arboretic's got the skills. He just unfortunately got into a real spoopy build, and that can happen when you're getting pushed by the likes of Spooty. SpootyBiscuit. Here come the lunge strats. Oh my God. Glass broken, and that's a dead. Could have tried to just run it with the lunging. All right, Dead Ringer looking off the rails, totally fine though. A little bit of a block by the green dragon, no big deal. One shot him. Yeah, once you go full meme, rip. Spooty's a little spoopy, but he's doing a great job. Of course, Blood Shovel's gonna make this a nice fight, a nice quick fight. That's that fire blood magic strat. If you hurt yourself, if you cut yourself with a fireball, self-harm, you can actually break out of the ice that he caused and make your run go a little faster. Ideally, though, you won't get frozen in the first place, as we saw there. It's a nice lure. You can pair your luring up with avoiding the ice as well. So GG, first one goes to Spooty in a pretty reasonably speedy run there. 8-minute run. GG. Arboretic, though, definitely looking to put the pressure on Spooty. You can definitely see that. How do I get my... I definitely want to pull up the replays, but I can't seem to do it. Although I won't be able to do replays for Conduit anyways, because I can't set up 4 replays for 4 players. So, yeah. All right, looks like Arboretic's gonna take a momentary break. That's cool. So, sit tight, enjoy the sweet tunage. Let's turn them up a bit. Delicious in my ears. In my ear holes. All right. Put that there. All right. next, once Arboretic gets back, we're gonna get this second race underway. Reset the timer there. By the way, we've got some conduit action, some hot and spicy conduit action. Everybody loves conduit. Honestly, it's amazing. Is it too loud? Was it too loud? It's hard for me to tell. The difference between the music and myself is very different mix than what you guys are getting. But yeah, we got conduit. It's gonna be hype. We got our 8 racers. We're going with the same format as before. The 8 racers are as follows. King Torture, Omnijectivity, Dion, Geezer, I think, Mantis, Revelize, Fraxtal, and Space Cow. We've got a pretty even mix of conduit veterans and conduit noobs. Looking forward to it. Lots of names I've seen in my chat lately, which is pretty cool as well. What's up, Red Ice? How's it going, my friend? It is you. What up? All right, this race is going to start in a hot second. We're going to be rocking not RTMP for conduit. We're keeping things simple. No offense. No offense to our conduit racers, but we tried RTMP once with conduit. Let's just say it was a little bit difficult. All right, Spooty bombing open, thinking it's a blood shop. Not a blood shop. I guess blood or glass he probably would have gone for, but it was a transmog shop. Not worth. Looks like Arboretic's gonna make the same discovery and keep going. Interesting difference between our racers here. Now that bomb can be very vital. If you don't find more bombs in this first zone, your first boss fight might be terrible. Think Coral Riff. Could be bad. That Coral Riff doesn't get enough credit for being such a troll boss. Although he did just, ooh. Here's the problem with 1-1 transmogs. They're garbage. They're usually pretty bad. He was actually really lucky he got a lunge there. Now, or sorry, a rapier. I will point out though that rapier still suffers from Coral Riff. Coral Riff is a butt. Big butt. Sorry, Sackass. Yeah, I mean, you're in, but then you said you couldn't. Now you can. Obviously, we couldn't wait to see if you could. We had to find a replacement. Just think how happy your replacement is, though, right? Yay. Spooty gonna use the black skeleton strats? Negative. Don't really work on deep blues anyways, so. All right, well, I think it's not gonna be too much worse for Arboretic to fight deep blues here. It is gonna be a little slower. He's gonna have to kill all the pieces, but it's not too bad. And that glass rapier rears its ugly head once more. Crow, I would say you're my favorite mod if it wasn't such a politically bad move. All right, upgrading the base rapier to a glass rapier. Arboretic is hot on Spooty's heels. Lacking that same bomb that Spooty reset for. Not gonna be able to go into that food shop. Probably a food shop. Whenever you can't open it, it's definitely a food shop. Whenever you can, it's definitely a pawn shop. It's just the way this game works. All right, pretty delicious looking shop there. All that scroll, or all the shields. So many shields. It's kind of a like, oh hey, you gonna take this gi? No? Well, if you do, you got lots of shields. No gi though. Never gi. Feels bad, man. All right, a little bit of a spoop there. Something to keep in mind is when you've got that glass rapier, you can pretty much just face tank all the mini bosses, but it's obviously in a race scenario, you're a little spooked out, but it does cost you a few extra beats if you don't. But that Minotaur charging at him, he could have lunged him right in the face. There's the boots that Spooty are looking for. He's got some Explorer boots. He's gonna be able to stand on those hot coals, not break his glass, and also deal with goo, which is probably the primary reason he went for them. A little bit of damage there, allow him to one-shot death metal. I'm gonna predict it's gonna be a death metal 3. Wait, what was the zone 2 boss? That was Coral Riff, right? I don't know. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Rip me. Might have been death metal. Hey, what's up, Steak? Steak, our currently only undefeated racer left in the Necrodancer World Cup. So he does have a race later this week, I think, up against Red Ice. See if Red Ice can take a game off him or not. Steak flexing his EU muscles. I'm not sure how EU muscles are different from normal muscles or North American muscles. I imagine they'd be a little more toned, a little less bulging. Anyways. Arboretic finding himself a map. Same map that Spooty already found. Now there is that delicious phasing shrine. I love to see it because I've played so much Coda lately. But Spooty's not gonna be taking that because it will rip his build, and he does not. Let's keep that build. That's true, Crow. Until you get floaty boots, and then you stick them on your stumps, and then you can just float around. You don't have to worry about walking. Steaks, muscles are meaty. That's true. That's a good point. A little gamey steak. Doesn't say what kind of steak. Anyway, could be a hellhound steak. Or push monster steak. What are those things made out of? The push monsters? What do you guys think? Do you think they're made out of, like, plastic? They kind of look plasticky. I don't know. Are they like a fleshy substance? Like a gray, fleshy... Could you have a push monster steak? I don't know, man. I don't know what they are. Are they metal? Maybe they're supposed to be metal. I don't know. Push monsters aren't that metal. All right, Spooty finding himself a glass shrine, thinking about it, takes it. That glass shovel's gonna help him a couple beats. I don't mind it. Gotta be careful with that harpy getting in his grizzle. You don't think they're metal or rock? That's fair. I mean, you rip through like golems and stuff, and they're made out of clearly rock. Some kind of special mushroom rock. I wanna rock! All right, well, I gotta admit, Arboretic's keeping a decent pace on Spooty here. Maybe Spooty's slow playing it. Oh, Spooty goes down! Oh my goodness, woe is me. And Arboretic taking the Shrine of Rhythm, going down to 4-2. A little bit of a risky play. He does have the heal though. Spooty going down, I think that was was that a harpy that got him? I don't know, man. I mean, that's the hardest part of solo casting, is it's hard to keep an eye on both streams. I gotta go cross-eyed here. Oh, and there's that same situation there, but Arboretic handles it a little bit better. 4-2. Wow, and this is Arboretic's game to win now. He's got more than enough of a lead. He's got more than enough of a build. Just gotta be real cautious with his Shrine of Rhythm. But you can handle this. Wow. The spaghetti this week, I know, steak. The nerves. Oh, nice use of the freeze, Arboretic. He's got the boots if you want to just take down that golem. I would probably just not leave anything alive. All right, there's the pawn shop. Clearly the pawn shop. Definitely the pawn. Okay, but I would check it. I would check it since, you know, you have a massive lead and you don't want to die, Arboretic, and you don't have any armor. Ah, you make him a nervous. Although there's some hearts of various varieties there. All the variety hearts. Yeah, I'd be bombing for that. I'd maybe even consider killing the shopkeeper for that. He's gonna take the double heart containers and be on his merry way. It might be worth getting that heart transplant for the Dead Ringer fight, just to make your life a little easier, especially since you've got Shrine of Rhythm. All right, Spooty powering his way back. Let's see how well he remembers the seed. All right, Arboretic with another freeze, doing the Jack of Games strats. I mean, I'll give Jack the credit for that because he's the one I associate with it, but ultimately I think that's a strat anyone kind of does. Cracking open these barrels. Who needs a food shop when you've got heart containers up the wazoo? I'm not gonna open those other barrels for some reason. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, man, get yourself more heart containers. Why not? Wow. Wowie zowie. No, Arboretic is clearly screen watching now. That was some slow play action right there. Spooty not gonna take that damage from the armadillo there. That armadillo is poorly placed, or very well placed. Oh, very well placed indeed, as he does break Spooty's glass rapier. I know Spooty's trying to go fast to catch up. At this point, he's got to hope for a death from Arboretic, I believe. And it was Death Metal 2. Death Metal 2. Nice. All right, Arboretic coming in here, pretty decent. Taking a bit of dino damage there, forgetting about the rhythm. Should be okay, though. I mean, he had 7 bombs going into this fight, 8 bombs even. Almost an achievement. Man, that'd be quite the thing if it's like, you're this good at the game and you have not got that achievement yet. Okay, that was an interesting bomb choice. Interesting bomb choice there. I feel like he's probably, I know what, oh, and Spooty goes down again, pushing way too hard. I think for Spooty, he's just gotta take a breather, make sure you're ready for the next race. As he does, yeah, he's .f'd, I believe. Waiting on Arboretic, who is spooping a little here. It's hard. That shrine of rhythm is very hard to deal with. All right, he's got 2 more hits remaining. I know Spooty's gonna be pretty disappointed dying there. But he's just got to bounce back, make sure he gets all the points he can. While Arboretic, this is definitely a surprise victory for Arboretic, but I think he'll be very pleased with it, and a sub 9-minute run. Nothing to shake a stick at, or whatever the saying is. Arboretic's clearly a little bit surprised by his win there. He says an oh man GG in the chat. GG's though, Arboretic. Congrats, man. Oh, I forgot to stop the timer. My bad. Hey, guys. I'm the only one helming the ship right now. What can I say? Do want to remind you, we've got a pretty hype setup. We're doing the exact same format as we've done in all previous conduits. Not all, all previous as in the past 2. So we're going to be running 8 racers. Each racer is going to have 2 races in the first round. And then after that, we're gonna cut the top 4, or I guess cut the bottom 4 out. Yeah, man, Arboretic just won. Next race is gonna start momentarily. So yeah, back to the conduit. So yeah, top 8, we're gonna have 8 racers, drop them down in the semifinals to a top 4. They're gonna race twice, and then the top 2 are gonna do a head-to-head. It's gonna be awesome. All right, there it goes. We're off and running. Bat Closet, right off the bat. No? All right. Yo, what up, Pillar Monkey? How's it going? Spooty finding himself, it looks like he's gonna go for that blood shop. Really wants a build here. What a garbage layout, though. My goodness, this is sick. Sick in the worst kind of way. Sick not in the surfer way. Wow, yeah. I mean, Glass Torch is pretty good. If I were Arboretic, I would just push. I would take a... Oh, he did. There you go. You saw it. He started to dig towards it. He saw what Spooty got, and he's like, nope, don't need it. Let's go. Frankly, he could use Spooty's Glass Torch. Uh-oh. And there it is. As Spooty puts it himself, the Shrine of Boots of Leaping. I wonder if Arboretic's going to find and take that shrine as well. He kind of has to, actually. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to keep up with. Oh no, Arboretic miscalculating. I think he thought he'd killed the skeleton and rip. All right, Arboretic, take a breather. He decides to go push on through this bat closet. I mean, it took so long to get there anyways. That seemed like a smart play. Dang, Shrine of Leaping, exactly. And we'll all see and revel in Spooty's insane leaping abilities. He's very, very good with the Boots of Leaping. And you'll see him just go real, real fast. I know Arboretic was probably looking for a glass kill there, and he gets it. A couple extra beats, but that's okay. And missing out on that Shrine of Leaping. I'm sure he's going to be looking for something that is enough to keep up with the Boots of Leaping. It's going to be hard to do. Boots of Leaping is pretty good. Here comes that Dargan again. Or no, Dargan was last floor. Doesn't matter. Trapdoor. It is a death metal trapdoor though, so you got to be careful. And it's a Minotaur as well. Ooh, Arboretic taking some damage right off the bat. Careful, dude. Watch out for that friggin' bat, by the way. Oh my god, what a react to that red bat. GG, congratulations, that was really nice. Spooty is the Lord of Leaping, it's true. He's one of the, what, 12? How many Lords of Leaping are there? Oh man, that song also has Ladies Dancing, which is basically this video game. Was this game based off the 12 Days of Christmas? Where's the partridge in a pear tree? Oh, I mean, there's the calling birds and there's dead ringer and the ringing and the, well, there's the 5 gold, there's golden rings. Oh my god. I'm uncovering something real huge right now. Man, call the presses. We figured it out. I'm gonna have to talk to Ryan Clark about that. Spooty picking up a titanium flail, as is Arboretic. Arboretic, though, sitting at half a heart. That gluttony charm would be a lot better if he had some food to pair with it and some health. Yeah, drummer's drumming. Drummer's drumming. Guys, oh, that's a nice ring for Arboretic there. How much of that song is in this game? Christmas update. French hens, though. I don't know. Can't think of the French hens. 2 turtle doves. I mean, there's those beetles are kind of like turtles. Oh man, that is a juicy shot for Spooty there. He picks that up. Gonna have himself a heavy plate. Circlet of telepathy. I like it. I'm a fan. Finds out that there is something good in this. What's it gonna be? Obsidian broads, or obsidian flail. No dice. Using the poor man's war drum there. Whereas Arboretic has the normal man's war drum. Should have done a war drum there and got a 4 hit on him for the kill. Oh well. Go dove in armor. 2 turtle doves. The chicken. That could be French, that's true. I get on tea. Hot 3-3. Yeah, you can. When he moves next to you, you war drum. And then he's about to move, and then you attack him on the beat he's gonna move. Oh, this is bad for Revel Eyes. Getting frozen, there's enemies all over his place. He needs to, oh, he's getting, oh! Blue Dragon too strong. Blue Dragon too strong. Speaking of too strong, SpootyBiscuit's build here is kind of filthy. I cannot remember any of the middle numbers of the 12 Days of Christmas. There's 9 ladies dancing, 10 drummers drumming. Frickin', I don't know. What's 6? I don't know, man. Bummer for Arboretic there. I mean, he was keeping decent pace there. It's hard to keep up with Spooty's ridiculous build, though. Spooty does take a bit of a dunk there, loses his glass shovel. But he's got all the time in the world. Geese a-laying, swans a-swimming, maids a-milking. Piper's piping. Coral Riff. Uh-oh. Arboretic. Arboretic. Drangling. Drangling! Ah! Well, this one might be, this might be curtains for Arboretic here. Gently flowing curtains. As Spooty stomps around with his heavy plate, yet he has boots of leaping. How strong are those boots? He can leap like nobody's business. Got that glass broadsword, swaps it back. That's a good call. Although it doesn't really matter now, he's on Dead Ringer. Using the Japanese strats, let's see how it goes. Leaping is, we're off the rails. On the rails, was that all planned? Was that how he planned it? I don't know, man. It's hard to say with Spooty. That looked pretty, oh no, Arboretic is getting lit on fire. Hey man, I think he's gonna be he's gotta be doing this Drangle again. Drangles it well this time. But if I were Arboretic, I'd be very pleased on taking a game off SpootyBiscuit. To be frank, to be quite honest, thank you very much. And of course, with the leaping, he is gonna be finishing this boss very easily, and that's gonna be a GG. All those races were right around the same amount of time, somewhere in the 7-minute range. GG Spooty. GG Arboretic. Nice. Guys, what did you think of those races? Pretty good. Pretty good. A .GG from Arboretic. That was a fantastic set of races. We'll give that tape